Well, hello everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic day wherever you are, and welcome back to Big Oggie's Golf Channel. I'm Darren. I'm one of the many Buccaneers that we have here to help provide content and share our adventures with all you guys out there in our community. Now, as I was going through my golf clubs, all the accessories and stuff that we accumulate over a season, especially this year with lockdown, I come across a load of stuff I ordered during our various lockdowns. So, as ordering stuff with me is kind of a lunacy, I thought I would call this lockdown lunacy. Stuff that you guys and girls might have, like me, ordered why we couldn't get out and play, just to help keep us on some sort of normality. So picking up all the bits and bobs, I thought I'd share with you some of the stuff that I have purchased, and also answer some of the questions that I get from a lot of different people asking, where do you order that from? Why do you use that? Where did you get that from? So kind of kill two birds with one stone. Well, my first purchase during lockdown was a brand new box of Callaway Chrome Soft True Fizz, yellow and black. Now, if you've watched my What's in the Bag previously, you'll know I love using these balls, not only because of the colour, the yellow and the black, which is good for my failing eyesight, but they are overall a very good ball, not only for speed off the club face and spin and drop and stop on the green, but they're very, very soft on the putter, which I like. And allegedly these black kind of 50p piece shapes on them help with making the ball look larger at address. I don't know if that's true or not. I couldn't tell because, like I said, my eyesight's not brilliant. So I ordered a brand new box of these. Now, I did lose a fair few balls, like probably anybody does, and these aren't cheap, but the more you purchase in bulk, the cheaper each individual box becomes. Now, there's many different shops and firms out there to buy your golf balls from and equipment, but I kind of keep to the same few firms because I've used them a lot, and there's various advantages of using them. Now, I get my balls from a place called Clubhouse Golf. It's online. And what I love about Clubhouse Golf is not only are their prices reasonable, they are very reasonable, but with their courier service when they drop it, if you're not going to be in, like say you had to be called into work in an emergency, or you had to drop the kids to school, or general life gets in the way as it can do, you can actually email and get in contact with the courier. I think it's like up to an hour or two before drop off to say, I'm not going to be there, could you redeliver that somewhere else? And they'll gladly do it. They won't charge you extra. They won't get angry and agitated because you've kind of wasted their time. They just get on and do it, which I think is a very professional thing. And I've done that a few times, been called into work or what have you, and rechanged the address at the last minute, and it's been no fuss. So I like that. So that's why I get my balls from there. But like I said, there's many other places out there to get balls from, but that's my particular one. Now, purchase number 2. It is a flat cat lambkin putter grip. Now, I know on the on my phone, which I'm recording from now, all the writing kind of comes out backwards, but it actually is flat cat, and maybe Big O could work his magic and get it to turn around. I'm not sure. I'm not that advanced yet, but the reason I got this is because on my Seymour putter, I had a Rosemore grip, and I kind of fell out of love with it. I felt like it wasn't helping me, and I had no confidence in it. And if you have no confidence in something, sometimes it's good not to change the putter, but you change the accessories, i.e. would be the grip. So I researched this grip online, and I actually liked what I read, and it made sense. It's quite a stable grip. I use on my putting what's known as like a prayer grip, which is like that, with my thumbs together like you're praying. So to fit my thumbs on to this particular grip is actually really comfortable. I know Justin Rose has used this grip at some point, but he doesn't use it that way. He uses it that way. So I will get this fitted, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it will affect my putting. It makes me feel confident looking at it, but obviously you can't tell until it's placed on the putter. But I think that was about, don't quote me, but maybe £30 odd, something like that. So I got that, but I got that from a place where I get some of my other supplies from, which I'll come to in a minute. Now, one of my other purchases was, I'm a terrible tinker, so I like to tinker around with my clubs. And one of the things of owning golf clubs, I think, is if you work on them yourself, it gives you a lot of confidence in your equipment, and it teaches you something new, which is what I like. So I thought I would personally start changing my own grips. Now, I used to purchase grips from pro shops, from various other superstores, as we all know, and they would always charge me to fit a grip on a club that I've bought the grip there. So being charged on top, I kind of think was like stupid and like a bad service. So I thought I'd have a go myself of changing my own grips. Now, I looked online about where you could get the various supplies, and as I've used this firm before, which I will come on to in a second, I looked for somewhere where you could get kind of kits that would contain the tape, the solvent, a little rubber vise to protect your shaft when you actually got it in the metal vise, and some really good instructions to aid me on my way of doing it myself. Now, I found this firm called AdoreGolfGrips.com. Now, as I said, there's many other places out there that do grips and various other accessories, so please shop around. Don't take my word for it, but this is a particular place that I use. And on their website, they had many different accessories for changing grips yourself. But what I found interesting is they had several, like, not starter packs, but they were kind of packs to change certain amounts of clubs. Now, I didn't want to go and buy and spend a lot of money on everything you need to change the grips yourself if I couldn't do it. So I sourced on there. They had I think it was either a 9 or 14 club grip changing pack, which I thought was reasonably priced. I think it was about £14, including delivery. And in the pack, it came with a bottle of solvent, but it's a spray bottle, which is really good because when you're spraying into the grip and onto the tape on your shaft, you're actually not wasting a lot of this stuff, and it's odorless, which is good because nobody likes to stink their house out. So you get your grip tape solution, you get that, you get a rubber shaft sort of protector to put in a vise, which is really good. It's really sturdy, and it won't mark or damage your shaft in any way. I've used that already, and that is a really good bit of kit. You also get, depending on what pack you buy, pre-cut shaft tape, which is what, after you've taken off the old grip and scraped off the old tape, you rewrap with new tape, depending on how many layers you want for your particular hand size. I think there was about either 9 or 14 pre-cut tape strips in there already, and it was really easy because they were cut an inch longer than normal. It actually helped when you fold over the top and tuck it in the shaft so no debris can get in. That was like perfect for me for being a beginner changer. And also, you got a complete instruction guide of how to change your grips with pictures and obviously some writing. Now that was really, really good. I'm not the most technically advanced person whatsoever in the world, but if I can change clubs, and I've changed many clubs now, anybody can, and that was really, really helpful and a really good touch. And also it had on the, I don't know if you can see it there actually on the back of the leaflet, it comes, if you wish, with grips as well, so you've got the complete kit, the grips and the equipment to change it yourself. So that was really, really good, and it helped me a great deal. And I've changed, I think, most of my clubs now, apart from the ones I'm keeping Jumbo Max. And also, I know, which is another question I get, where do I get my Jumbo Max grips from? Well, that's the same place, AdoreGolfGrips.com. They sell Jumbo Max grips in various different sizes and weights, which I know some people like to use, or even just to test them out. You can just buy one and test it, see if you like it, before you spend a lot of money and invest it on a whole range of grips. So that kind of is my lockdown lunacy purchases, apart from one more item. Now this is a kind of a warning to you guys as it is to me. Before I started looking at investing in changing all my own grips myself, I thought I'd have to buy a vice. So I went online, and this is a warning to you guys, just as it is to me, because I found a vice reasonably priced, but I never checked the dimensions. So you can imagine my shock horror when all the other bits and pieces come for me to change my grip, and the vice turned up. And instead of being a big table vice to go on my table or in my shed, it was a tiny jewellery vice, about 3 inches long. You could probably tie flies with it for fishing. That's how small it is. So it was absolutely useless. So there's a warning. Always check the dimensions of what you purchase before you do, because it will save you a lot of money and ridicule. So that about wraps up my purchases. If there's any more help I can give anybody, I'm not an expert in any shape or form. I know what I know through doing it myself, through experience, which is a good way to be. And as I said, there's many other manufacturers out there, shops, firms that can help you purchase the right equipment. But as I purchase a lot and I like good service, I keep with the same few. So if there's any advice you need, I will help you in any way I can and answer any questions that you might have. And all that leaves me to say is have a great day. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you've learned something. And take care, and I'll see you again soon.